5 games in the NBA today on a Tuesday, and we had some incredible basketball. We're going to go through each and every game, but we start with the game of the night. The Sixers and the Wizards. This was incredible theater. 3-0 Sixers versus the 1-2 Washington Wizards tonight in the nation's capital. Of course, we've all seen what Tyrese Maxey's been up to this season. And right out of the gate, not even a minute in, Maxey making his mark. Maxey setting the tone, but on the other end, look at the aggressiveness from Alex Sarr. Sarr with a putback slam on Embiid. Maxey going off. Didn't really expect this one to turn into Maxey versus Alex Sarr in the first quarter, but that's what happened. Alex Sarr going right at Embiid next possession. Sarr is growing right before our eyes. So Sarr hits a tough turnaround on Joel, and Maxey says moments later, "I got your back, big fella." 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Wizards up by 6, and these Wiz kids, electric. Look at Cam Whitmore soar. All tied up now in the second quarter, and Marvin Bagley right at Embiid. Wizards not taking their foot off the gas pedal either. End of the first half, they're up by 7, and we've all seen what Keyshawn George's been doing. First time all season, this Sixers team facing some adversity. How do they respond? VJ Edgecombe, there he is. The Wizards in the third quarter going band for band, courtesy of their big fella. Wizards up by 14 midway through the third, and Sarr, maybe a star. Lead still 13, end of the third quarter. How many nice young players do these guys have? There's the rookie Trey Johnson. Sixers down by 16, start of the fourth. It's time to put on the Superman cape, Tyrese. Sixers still down by 13, 7:45 to go. Embiid also playing well. Great assist to Grimes. 4:20 to go. Sixers down by 11, staring at their first L of the season, unless Kelly steps up. Oubre with the and one, 1:23 to go. It's down to 5, and Tyrese, the Terminator. Very next possession, Quentin Grimes. Tie ball game, Sixers electrifying. So the Wizards have one final chance in regulation to win it, and Chris Middleton misses. We head to overtime. Wizards up by 2, looking for their second win of the season, and there's their 2 young guys, Keyshawn George to Alex Sarr. Sixers down by 5. You know what time it is. Time for Tyrese to put on the Superman cape. Maxey to the rim once, Maxey to the rim twice. Sixers down by 1 still. Maxey, no good, but a Dembona, the savior. Down by 19, and somehow, someway, the team that just keeps finding a way, not only to win, but to win all of us over. We said this yesterday, we're going to say it again today. 39-10 for Maxey. When you talk about the MVP race, you better not forget about Tyrese. First of all, we shouldn't be talking about MVP 4 games in, but if you want to talk MVP, make sure you mention Maxey. And Quentin Grimes summed it up best post-game. The vibes are immaculate. Despite the loss tonight, how about Alex Sarr? 31, 11, and 5 on 13 of 23 shooting. This is the type of aggression that we need to see from him every night. Next up, we have another Eastern Conference showdown. The 2-1 Milwaukee Bucks coming off a loss against the Cavaliers, hosting Jalen Brunson and the Knicks coming off a loss in Miami. This very well could be a playoff preview, and if it is, what a matchup it should be. Jalen Brunson starting it off. Brunson with a Euro step in the bucket. Now it's Brunson against Giannis. Mano a mano. Knicks up by 6 early in the first. Brunson going right to work. Milwaukee facing some early adversity from Brunson, but they're stepping up to the plate. Gary Trent Jr. and 1. Bucks up by 3 into the second. Giannis on the bench, but the supporting cast stepping up. Portis with a 3 there, but now the Knicks up by 6. Giannis back in the game, and the Knicks moving this lead up to 9. Knicks lead up to 14. Giannis trying to stay aggressive. Now in the third, Bucks down by 7, and here they come. Giannis to AJ Green for 3. Now the Greek Freak unreal. Every season, he comes back a little bit stronger and a little bit better. Giannis the block on one end. On the other end, Trent Jr. spins and misses, and Giannis right there for the cleanup. Both stars trading haymakers now. Bucks up by 2, and it's Brunson's turn to respond. Contact and 1. Final 2:40 of the third. Giannis, coast-to-coast locomotive. Fourth quarter now, all tied up with 5:40 to go. Brunson poked away by Ryan Rollins, and get out of the Greek Freak's way. But Brunson not letting the ship sink just yet. Bucks up by 4, 3:10 to go. check out the Nowitzki fadeaway from the Greek man. So much Giannis in this game, but don't forget about Ryan Rollins. This point guard has really impressed me. The game already all but over, but Giannis has a parting gift for the Knicks. Tonight, Giannis made it a simple statement. Why would he want to join them when he can just beat them? 37, 8, and 7. What a season from him. Can't forget about Ryan Rollins either. He's no Dame Lillard, but he's a great two-way player. 25, 4, and 4. He is so impressive. Next up, we go to Miami, where it's the Heat and it's the Hornets. Two teams that I truly believe can shock people this season. We saw what LaMelo Ball did in Washington. 38, 13, and 13 the other night. And right away tonight, he's starting the LaMelo show. Charlotte jumping out to an early lead. This team is exciting. Knipple adding on a 3 later on in the first. By the way, Miami with no Norm Powell tonight. LaMelo putting on a clinic. Without Norm Powell, who's going to step up for Miami offensively? How about Jaime Jaquez Jr.? Jaquez with a 3 there later in the first. Jaquez right to the rim. Jaquez took a hard fall there, but thankfully he was okay, and so was Simone Fontecchio. Both teams raining threes in this first half, all tied at 57, and now it's Andrew Wiggins' turn. 2 minutes to go in the first half, and it legitimately felt like Miami could not miss from downtown. Charlotte down by 8. Midway through the third, LaMelo trying to carry him back. Now the lead is up to 13 for Miami, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. continuing to shine, this time with his creation. Fourth quarter now, Miami rolling, and it may be a small sample size, but this offense looks really, really exciting. They move the ball, they share the rock, and they shoot the 3. Miami wins today, and by the way, through 4 games, Miami averaging 131.5 points a game. Final score of this one, 144-117. If you didn't watch this game, you might think that Charlotte really got blown out. They kept it close for the majority of the game, but Miami just couldn't miss. I really think both of these teams can be good and exciting. And look at the balance from Miami tonight. By the way, Jaime Jaquez Jr., I'm calling my shot right now. He comes off the bench for this team, and I think he's going to win 6th Man of the Year. Remember that Armani Bucket said that. Last but not least, tonight we have the Kings and we have the Thunder. The 1 and 2 Kings against the undefeated Thunder. Russell Westbrook back in OKC. Russ in his return starts it with a 3. Moments later, Russ has another one. So Russ has 2 early threes, and now he's going for a 3rd. Russ putting on a show in this first quarter. Kings up by 3. End of the first quarter. DeRozan taking the rookie Barnhizer to class. Second quarter, OKC down by 6. They didn't have Chet Holmgren, by the way, tonight. So everybody else has got to step up, including Cason Wallace and SGA. They're down by 9 now, later in the second quarter. How does this man make it look so effortless? Give credit where credit is due. Sacramento has struggled this season, but Zach LaVine has been balling. Kings not going away, and neither is Zach LaVine. He has 3 straight games of 30 or more. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead, and ridiculous English from the Canadian. End of the third, Kings still up by 4. And here comes AJ Ginobili. Fourth quarter, Kings still up by 4. OKC needs someone to step up, and there's AJ. 4:05 to go. Thunder down by 3. SGA, weight room bucket. They've been trailing basically all game long until this moment from Lou Dort. Dort puts him ahead by 2. Next possession, Dort tries to put him away, no good. But there's the hustle of Wiggins and the slam by Hartenstein. OKC's up by 3. 22 seconds to go. The Kings need a stop to get the ball back and have a chance. SGA, that's just cruel. Tonight they're shorthanded once again, but they just find ways to win. That's what champions do. They win by 6. 5-0 to start their season. SGA 31, 9, and 4 on 14 of 26 shooting. Hey, only 2 free throws. How about that for ethical hoops? And how about this statistic? Clutch points this season. SGA 46. Number 2 is Lauri Markkanen with 15. Last but not least tonight, it was Clippers and Warriors from the Bay. I made a full recap just about this game on my page if you want to check it out. Warriors defense, the story of the game. They win 98-79. What a performance by their defense. Jimmy Butler led the way for them with 22, 5, and 5, but this was a true strength in numbers win. This Warriors team is loaded. By the way, tomorrow we're right back at it with 10 more games, including the Bulls looking to stay undefeated at home against Sacramento, the return of Zach and DeMar. We got the Cavs in Boston. We got the Magic in Detroit. We got the banged up and winless Pacers facing Cooper Flag and the Mavs. And speaking of banged up at night, we have the Anthony Edwards-less Wolves against the Luka-less Lakers. And closing out with the Grizzlies and the Suns.